Hello, parents of class of 2023. Welcome to World History for the years 2020 through 2021. This is going to be go through a quick PowerPoint here to kind of give you some information about the class, my contact information, etc., etc. So here we go. I'd like to begin by saying that it's an honor, and I'm very excited to be teaching, spending time with the class of 2023 for the first time. I'm really excited to, I had some of them in study hall in 7th grade. It's going to be very exciting to have them in class this year. My name is Bill Gollier. I have been at Seabury now going on 15 years, I think, something like that. Back along, not as long as some people, but it's been a long time. My email address is here. It's billgollier@seaburyacademy.org. My phone is 785-691-6392. Please reach out anytime. I usually read my email until about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. If you need to reach my phone, please text. I will tell you, I do not answer phone numbers. I do not, if I get a phone number I don't know, I usually don't answer it. But feel free to reach out anytime you have any questions or thoughts or concerns. Please not hesitate to contact me whatsoever. A little bit about this class. We're going to cover the years 1400 through 2021. The textbooks we are using is Worlds Together, Worlds Apart. It is an electronic textbook. I have 10 copies that are here for class use. But I think they all have been able to sign up okay. I've asked them, they haven't heard any problems signing up. It's a pretty easy book to sign up for. We'll also use several primary sources that are in the textbook, as well as primary documents from a text called World Civilization Sources, Images, and Interpretations. So those are the books that we are going to be using. And now we'll get into exactly kind of what we're going to be doing for themes, as well as what's going to happen for the 2 semesters. The overall theme for this class, first of all, is facts. I think it's important to, at this stage, as being sophomores, is to teach facts. Now, yes, the facts will be presented from different perspectives, but the facts are the most important thing right now. What actually happened? Once you have those facts, then you can go about and do what you interpret in the way you'd like to, expound on them, whatever. But we're going to start out with, what exactly happened. Some of the themes we'll be looking at this through are interaction between humans and the environment, development and interaction of different cultures, state building, expansion, and conflict. That's a pretty big one. Creation, expansion, interaction of economic systems, development and transformation of social structures, revolution, technological and political and social revolutions, and a change in identities. This will be one we'll look at toward the last year as identity, in the last section of the class, as identity becomes a big historical mover. So those are the basic themes we'll be looking at the class through. A little bit about the year syllabus, kind of what we're looking at. We've started this by looking at the world now. They have a worksheet that's due Friday on August 28th about the world in 2020. And that's kind of what it is. We'll be looking at the very end of the book. And we'll be talking about kind of what's going on now, looking at primary documents. Then we'll begin Humanity on the Eve of Globalization, look at humanity in the 15th century. Then we'll look at globalization, the early modern world. After that, we get into radical changes in human history, part 1, which is the political revolutions and the industrial revolution, basically. And then we get into the radical change, part 2, which is the 2 world wars, decolonization, the global south, collective identities, and then with a shove back to what we're kind of doing right now. So that's the overall outline of the year class. Not only that, but we also have certain projects that we'll be doing. For those in honors, they'll be doing semester projects for October, December, and the end of March. There's also a research paper that's due in early May. We begin talking about that in October. And then also, I don't know if we'll go to the World War Memorial this year or not. I hope to gosh we get to the Truman Library. We didn't go last year, but they will for sure be going to the Truman Library. Here's a look at the Schoology page, what the World History Schoology page looks at. This is a link to get to any office hours I have during Connected Learning. There is the weekly assignments, which will be what we're going to do for the week. They'll be uploaded to here, what we're going to do each week, homework-wise as well as in class. This is our social contract, which is what we've been doing as far as discussion, how you're going to react in the class. Folder for class worksheets, reading assignments and questions. Here are the PowerPoints, any kind of video lecture I do, and any kind of class notes we capture that I get from the whiteboard, I will capture and put in here as well. So this is what Schoology looks like. There's also the calendar here. You will see the same thing when you go into Schoology. And finally, just to kind of look at what we're going to be doing for what we've been doing the first 2 weeks. This first couple weeks, we started the class by looking at the class expectations. We did some breakout rooms. There's a lot of discussion in this class, so I wanted to spend some time on setting up how each student's going to interact with each other, interact with me. They also did an introductory worksheet, just something to get them started thinking about history. And then they had the big worksheet that was due Friday the 28th on the years 2000 through 2020. The first few weeks have been great, which makes me very excited for the rest of the year. Please, again, do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have any thoughts or questions, and I hope you have a fantastic evening or morning, whatever time you're looking at this.